factors affecting velocity of sound. Which are these factors? First one is pressure, then temperature, and the next is humidity. Humidity means what? It is the moistness or moist air. Okay, what are the effects of these three things on velocity of sound? Velocity of sound. So one by one we will see about these three factors affecting the velocity of sound. Now let us see the first one. First factor, that is pressure. Effect of pressure on velocity of sound. Okay, pressure. Now, since we know that, yes, we have to use the Laplace formula. Now, what is the Laplace formula? So, according to Laplace correction, we got the formula for velocity. V is equal to under root gamma T upon rho. Okay, now we have to see about pressure, right? Since we are using the air as a medium. Okay, so what is the density of air? So density of air, that is rho, is equal to what? Mass upon volume. If you put this in here in this equation, that is equation number 1, then what we will get? We will get velocity V is equal to this volume. Okay, so velocity V is equal to, I will write this as small v. Small v will be our velocity and capital V will be our volume. Okay, so if you substitute this term, that is the density of air, in this equation, then you will get, yes, rho P upon m divided by v. So this v will come on numerator and you will get gamma PV upon capital M. Now if you remember, this PV is nothing but what? Yes, this is an ideal gas equation. So at constant, if you know about Charles' law, Boyle's law, then Avogadro's law, okay, so these are the some laws which we have already learnt in chemistry, right? So PV is nothing but, yes, it is the ideal gas equation. So according to ideal gas equation, we have to not use the ideal gas equation, but we have to show the pressure effect on velocity of sound, right? So if you write according to, yes, Boyle's law. What does the Boyle's law says? That at constant, yes, temperature, at constant temperature, V is equal to constant, right? So therefore, or you can say PV is equal to constant. So therefore, at constant temperature, this PV is constant. So if PV is constant, then just remind that this gamma was having some number. It was about 1.4, right? So therefore, mass of that air will be also constant. So according to this, all the terms are being constant and therefore the velocity of sound remains constant. That means what? Unless and until if there is no change in temperature, our pressure will be constant, and if pressure is constant, that means what? The pressure has no effect on velocity of sound. So that means what? Yes, if the temperature increases, then only the pressure, then only the velocity is going to change. So if there is a change in temperature, velocity changes, but if there is a pressure change, the velocity remains constant. Okay, so therefore according to this, yes, you can write here, if PV is, then PV remains constant, and since we know that gamma and, yes, M is Yes, they are also constant. So therefore we can write, therefore the velocity of sound remains constant. That means what? The pressure has no effect on velocity of sound. So here you can write the conclusion that the change in pressure has no effect on, yes, velocity of sound. Okay, at constant temperature. Okay, so this is all about effect of pressure on velocity of sound. Now let us see about the effect of humidity on, yes, velocity of sound. Now humidity means what? It is nothing but moistness in the air, or you can say water vapor present in the air is nothing but, we can call it as moist air also, or we can call it as, yes, humidity. So what is the effect of humidity on the, yes, velocity of sound? Where the humidity, where the velocity is greater? Is it in moist air or is it in, yes, dry air? So effect of humidity. Effect of humidity on velocity of sound. Now we should know about the density of water. Okay, so what is the density of water? That is moist air. Okay, density of water vapor at 0 degree Celsius is nothing but it is about 0.81 kg per meter cube, and velocity density of dry air at 0 degree Celsius is about 1.29 kg per meter cube. Okay, now this we should know. So according to this numbers, you can see that the density of moist air is less as compared to the density of, yes, dry air. So now the Laplace formula. What is the Laplace formula? V is equal to under root, yes, gamma. We can say that this is gamma, then this is P for pressure and density. Okay. Let us say that this formula is for moist air and we have the formula for dry air as, here I am going to write M gamma P upon, yes, rho D, density of dry air. Now if you take the ratio of both the things, okay, that is taking, yes, ratio of or dividing equation of 1 by 2, that is Vm upon Vd, you will get under root. If you take this, then these two gets cancelled. Okay, when it will get cancelled? When you will take the ratio of these two 3. Okay, then you will get under root rho d upon rho m. So from this only you can say that, yes, the density of dry air is greater than density of moist air and velocity of moist air is greater than velocity of dry air. So this you should know. So according to this you can say that the velocity of moist air is greater as compared to the velocity of dry air, but the density of dry air is much greater as compared to the moist air. Okay, so this is all about the humidity. So here you can say that moist air or you can say velocity in moist air is greater than velocity in dry air. Okay, so I hope you have understood about effect of humidity and effect of pressure on velocity of sound.